Hi, I'm Kevin Guile with Roofing Sales Associates. We're here today at Roofers Mart, and we're going to be discussing the options for Wintergrade for winter application of roof systems. We have a lot of products like our full force membrane, our seam to seam, and our self-adhered TPOs that work down to 20 degrees in the application of the membrane. But a lot of times you get into a situation where you're going to foam adhere the insulation and need to know the options there. John Odenwald with OMG will discuss this with us, and he will let us know which can be used in colder, which can't, and what options you have, storage, and a few other things like that. So at this time, I'll bring on John Odenwald and let him go through that.
I appreciate that. So yeah, I'm going to go over a few products here in the packaging that we deliver for Firestone products, especially the ISO stick and the ISO bond for Genflex, and then we're going to go into the twin jet product for the Firestone canisters as well. So first, I just kind of want to start off with our packaging and the ISO stick here. As you see, we have the traditional bag in the box, which is your 5-gallon parts for the 10-gallon sets, and then you have your 15-gallon drums, which make the 30-gallon sets, and then we also do carry a 55-gallon drum for your bigger predators and things of that nature. The bag in the box, you'll use your traditional paste cart that Roofers Mart sells here. You can also use the paste cart for the 15-gallon drums. You just have to have the conversion kit there. And that's your traditional ISO stick products that you guys are using throughout the summer. But now as we get into those colder temperatures where, you know, in the morning it's going to drop down into the 20s and maybe get into the 40s and 50s in the afternoon, OMG supplies Firestone with their ISO stick Wintergrade product, and that's what these products are here. The main difference with these products are the temperatures that you're allowed to use them at. The traditional ISO stick is 40 and rising, whereas this product is from 25 to 65 degrees. Now with those temperatures, you want to make sure that it is the ambient temperature is within those thresholds, and so is the deck temperature. A lot of people, it may be 45 degrees out, but that deck is still at, say, 30 degrees. You would need to use that Wintergrade product. Another thing with this as well is it has that window from 25 up to 65, so as we get into the spring months, you know, you'll have that issue as well where it's 30 in the morning and then it may bump up to 60 in the evening or in the afternoon. So this is also a great product for that. It can be used with the insulation. We don't have a fleece back Wintergrade, but the jet bond is great for that application as well. So the main things to think about with the Wintergrade product is the temperature, how to install it with the paste cart. We do advise that when you are using the product, you do keep this at room temperature. So if it's 25 degrees out, you want to keep it in a hot box or keep it in a storage in a warehouse if you have the ability, or inside. Also, if you do have the possibility, you want to go ahead and wrap the product in a heating blanket if you can. If you can get the heat sleeves for your hoses, or just insulate them, you can go out and get the pipe insulation from Home Depot or Lowe's. That works great as well. We're just really trying to keep that insulation, that adhesive as warm as possible until we get it to the deck or the insulation. So from there, that's just a rundown of the Wintergrade products. I'm going to switch over now to the jet bond products that Firestone does offer. And the main reason I really wanted to focus on this is with the cold weather application here, I get a lot of questions on when it can and cannot be used. So this product is great. It's one of the fastest growing products within the Firestone line with OMG. and I really just wanted to take a moment to kind of go over what comes with the product, how to use it in colder weather. Now this product is still only 40 degrees and rising, but we do have to add heat to it to ensure that the pressure in the canister stays where it needs to stay. So I'm just going to briefly go over what comes in every single set. So this doesn't have any equipment required to use when you purchase it. So for starters, it comes with directions on how to use the product, how to put it together. Everything you need to use this is right here. Every single box has one. This is actually how I learned how to use the product when it first came out. So as you see here, every one will come with a set of tips, gloves. So you'll get your 5 tips, you'll get your gloves here, and then you'll also get the grease, the lubricant to lubricate the tip of the gun. As far as connecting the hoses, it's fairly easy, just like you normally would on any type of connection with your pace cart. Just go ahead, screw those in, get them hand tight to begin with. And then what you'll do is after you get those hand tight, you'll take the wrench that is provided in each one and just give them a nice quarter turn to get those tightened on. Then once you give it your quarter turn, you're good to go. And then as far as your tip, you want to take some of the grease, these are flying all over, put a little bit of the lubricant here on the tip, attach your gun, and you are good to go. Sorry about that. Good to go. Just simply slides right on there. I got that jammed in there. All right. Now the main thing I would like to talk about is these power blankets that we have here. This is new this year. Last year we had power boxes where you would slide the whole box in. This year we've kind of transitioned. We found out that these types of blankets work a little better. As you can see, it's wrapped up all the way around the tank. So this product is still for only 40 degrees and rising. But when that temperature drops below 70 degrees, you start to lose the pressure within these canisters. So what we want to do is we want to have these blankets and the heat to keep that pressure up. Because if you're out on a job and your guys say that they're not getting the quantities that we've talked about, that's one place to look. So by adding that heat, it keeps that temperature up, keeps the pressure up in the canisters, and you'll get the full coverage rate on these products. Regarding that, there's 2 ways to apply this product. You can do your beads and your splatter pattern for Firestone as well. Outside of that, that is what we really wanted to discuss is the temperature here. Same with the Wintergrade products. If you're within those thresholds, you can use this product at any time. So that's what I have. I'll open it up for questions here.